This is 79-year-old Harold Seidenfaden. He looks harmless enough, just another elderly man living quietly in rural Georgia. But when police storm his trailer on this February morning, they discover something so disturbing, they can't believe Harold was responsible.
My neighbor, he just came up through my yard, all covered in blood. I guess what he's saying is he and his wife had a big argument, and he might have killed her.
February 7th starts like any quiet Sunday morning in Elko, Georgia. Then, Houston County Dispatch receives a call that shatters the peace.
911, what's your emergency?
My neighbor, he just came up through my yard, all covered in blood. I guess what he's saying is he and his wife had a big argument, and he might have killed her.
Okay, what's the address, sir?
It's 2356 Elko Road.
All right, and do you know where he is right now?
Yeah, he just walked into my house. He's sitting in the kitchen.
The caller's voice trembles as he describes his blood-soaked neighbor asking for help. Police race toward what they think might be a domestic dispute. They have no idea they're walking into a murder scene. Officers arrive, expecting chaos, but find something far more unsettling.
Come up here. What's going on, fella? Keep your hands up where I can see him.
Where's he at?
Where is he at?
He's in my house with my wife. He called me. He said, Nader, you home? I said, yeah. He said, have you got a gun? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, bud, what you need? He said, I need you to shoot me. Me and Deb had it out. She left. She gone.
Harold's neighbor explains how this nightmare began. Harold had called asking him to end his life, then showed up covered in blood. The story gets more disturbing by the minute.
I said, Brother Bud, I walked out to talk to him. Yeah, I walked out door and he's in the yard right here. Blood all over his shirt and everything, his hands.
You know, is he in the house right now?
Yeah. We're dealing with my wife. I mean, he's no danger. He ain't got no weapon.
You're not gonna get hurt, okay? Can you tell us what's going on?
Officers approach Harold cautiously. This 79-year-old man doesn't look threatening, but the blood tells a different story. They need to understand what happened before someone else gets hurt.
What's going on?
I was supposed to get operated on Monday. I've been operated on for a full year. Shoulder. I tore the shoulder out. That's where they.
You don't have anything on this right here.
Where'd you get all the blood from?
My wife and me.
Where is she at?
She's down in the house. She's a good woman, but me and her, she wanted me to get operated on Monday, and I wanted to wait on it.
Okay.
I've been operated on.
Is she okay?
She's gone.
Those two words, she's gone, hit the officers like a sledgehammer. They realize they're not dealing with a domestic dispute. They're staring at a killer. Harold's confession changes everything. Officers immediately shift into high gear, securing the scene and preparing to search for Deborah's body. Every second could matter if she's still alive.
Come on, Dusty. Cover about there. Huh?
Got blood on the
Officers storm Harold's trailer with weapons drawn. They don't know the layout, don't know if there are other people inside, and don't know if Harold is telling the truth. This could be a trap. The trailer is small and cluttered. Officers move room by room, checking every corner, every closet, every possible hiding spot. But minutes pass with no sign of Deborah Seidenfaden.
Nothing, brother.
Nothing.
The search yields nothing but empty rooms and silence. This is concerning. Either Harold is lying about killing his wife, or her body is hidden somewhere they haven't looked yet. Officers decide to get more specific information from Harold himself.
Hey, ask her where she's at.
Where's she at in the camper?
She's in the back.
Back room? Supposed to be in the back room.
How many rooms are in the camper?
Got it. The living room. There's a door that goes into the back room.
25. Living room, then the door, then the back room?
Huh?
Which side, what size is the bedroom?
There's another door.
On the left?
Yeah. No, yeah, on the left. Look back in the back.
It's supposed to be living room, door to the left, then go to the back.
Harold provides detailed directions, like he's giving someone driving instructions. His calm demeanor is unsettling. Most people who just committed murder don't act this composed. Following Harold's directions, officers re-enter the trailer. This time, they know exactly where to look. The back bedroom on the left side, just like Harold said.
Where she's at?
She's on the back bed. She's under the blanket.
And there she is. Deborah Seidenfaden lies motionless under a blanket on the bed. The officers realize with sickening clarity that she had been right there the entire time. They just hadn't seen her in their initial sweep. Harold had been telling the truth all along. He really did kill his wife, and her body was exactly where he said it would be. The casual way he directed them to her location makes the crime even more chilling.
Bud, you ain't got no weapons or anything else on you, do you? You need any knives or anything? Hold on, don't. Okay. Just your phone?
Officers carefully search Harold for weapons. His frail appearance doesn't mean he can't be dangerous. They find his cell phone, but no weapons. The knife mentioned in the 911 call had already been taken by the neighbor's wife. Harold begins explaining his medical history in disturbing detail. He's been through multiple surgeries, dealt with chronic pain, and recently made a desperate attempt to end his own suffering.
That prosthesis goes down into the bone. It broken out. Boom. I couldn't drink or eat. 14 days. And the stupid doctor said, you're diabetic and your blood sugar's too low. I said, I hadn't eaten anything or drank anything. Hadn't ate anything or drank anything for 14 days. Didn't drink it.
When was that? When did you drink bleach? This morning?
Harold reveals he drank bleach that morning, trying to kill himself before the planned surgery. When that failed to work fast enough, he turned his desperation and rage toward his wife. The mounting pressure from Deborah, pushing him to get another surgery, had finally caused him to snap.
The box. It's got the knife and the pants in it. And that's his phone right there next to it.
Officers collect Harold's bloody clothing and the knife used in the murder. The evidence is overwhelming. Harold's own words, the physical evidence, and the body all point to a clear case of homicide. While some officers process Harold, others interview the 3 witnesses who were at the scene. Each provides crucial details about Harold's mental state and the events leading up to the murder.
I said, yeah, you home? I said, yeah. He said, you gotta go. I said, yeah, bud, what's going on? I need you to shoot it. No, bud, I ain't gonna I just like have the other people help my rig. I try to kill me after I came. I need somebody to do it for me. I said, bud, I can shoot.
The neighbor's wife had helped clean Harold's wounds and provided first aid. Officers make sure no evidence was disturbed during her efforts to help.
All right, but what did you clean up, though? I mean, in the house, not him personally, in the house.
I set him in his chair, and I done everything in his chair.
Okay, so nothing else in the house? Okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
And I put the paper towels in that box.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So just to make sure, came in that door, walked straight over here, sat here until we got here?
Yeah.
Finally, They interview Harold's boss, who owns the property where Harold was staying. He had rushed to the scene after receiving a frantic phone call and provides insight into Harold's deteriorating mental state.
Well, when he called me, he said, Nate, my aunt's husband, he said, where you at? I said, I'm just getting up. He said, can you come out here? I said, what's going on? He said, Bud just called me and told me he killed his wife. And he didn't have enough nerve to kill himself.
The boss reveals that Harold had been talking kind of off his head recently, but never in a way that suggested murder. Harold's spontaneous utterances were that he couldn't take it anymore. She wanted him to have surgery, and he felt trapped by the pain and pressure. Harold is transported to the local hospital for medical evaluation and evidence collection. An officer stays with him as medical staff examines his condition and collects his bloody clothing for forensic analysis.
Are you hearing any voices? Are you hearing any voices, anything like that?
Harold barely responds now. The man who confessed so calmly has retreated into silence. On November 23rd, Harold Seidenfaden was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. A 79-year-old grandfather will die behind bars for one moment of uncontrollable rage. But here's what haunts me about this case. Harold looked like someone's sweet grandpa. If you saw him at the grocery store, you'd probably smile and hold the door open. So here's my question for you. How do we spot the warning signs when evil hides behind such an ordinary face? Let me know what you think in the comments below.